Hello everybody, this is Make It Better, and today we're doing what the wise man had Shin and Deku, part 11. Yes, finally got it right. I do remember where we left off, so let's start there. Moving on to the next scene, and they're all in their pajamas. All of them are talking to each other, explaining how their lives were when they all turned 5. Shin is surprised about this, and Zuko knew about it, but was surprised as well because, well, he read it, but he didn't really understand what it meant until he finally get it. After that moment, they all hear some footsteps. Shin is basically telling everybody to be quiet and turn off the lights, and everybody hides. But Zuko prepared himself. He grabbed onto Maria. Maria, have her he's basically hugging her, tell her to be quiet, and he made his own force field. When the guru finally comes in, opens up, and checking through all the areas. Maria is telling Zuko to hide or do something, but Zuko is just gave her the one index finger on her lips and just saying shh. As the guru goes over to Zuko and where Zuko is right now, over in the corner, she flashed a light, basically a candle, and nothing comes up. So she passed right through them. Until the scene happens of Shin being on top of Cecilia. Oh, I forgot. The blue hair. They start to squirm just a bit, and sadly said some sounds which the guru finally uncovered. Shin seeing what happened, and then everybody else started to comment, and that what makes everybody get busted at the same time, except the two. After the guru, after Granny scolded everybody about what they are doing and how improper Shin had been, only for dating for 1 day and already gone to this far. She's very disgusted about this, and then she leaves on that way. After a few moments and everybody was about to leave, Shin asked Zuko, "You can get out now." As Zuko released his force field, and it was blending perfectly with the wall itself, the corner, where no one could tell until Zuko finally turned off the coloring and then put down the shield. Maria, finally able to talk, kind of poke fun with Cecilia. I keep forgetting her name. The blue-haired chick, on how far she had gone with Shin, where she only had held hands. But everybody went back and, asking Zuko what did he do to do that. And Zuko just explained that changing color, how it looks, and just being quiet, I can make a force field. And they're very interested, but they are getting real tired and they don't want to get yelled at again. That Zuko tells them, okay, I can explain it later, let's just go to bed. As they do, and everybody does. The very next day, Cecile, I believe that's her name. Hopefully that's her name. I really am hoping that's her name. Went over to wanting to talk with Shin about something. After a little conversation, Shin agrees to it. So after breakfast, they got dressed and went over towards her home. After meeting up with the parents, and Cecile learning that Shin was very prepared about what's going on. And the parents are happy about this, Cecile as well, and Shin as well. After that, we're moving on to Deku and Maria. They're having a breakfast, and just talking about some things. And even the incident from last night, which gave the guru option to ask, where were you two last night? And Zuko said, without any hesitation in his voice, said, I was showing Maria how to use some magic. I was over at the study hall. And the guru said, oh, really? And would she be able to do this magic you were speaking of? And Zuko looks over and asks her if she could. Just a bit, of course. And she does. She does a vanishing. She grabbed one of the glasses that she's holding, and right in front of everybody's eyes, it disappeared. But only lasts for a second. Which the guru understands and let them have their merry way. After breakfast for them, man, I'm driving in the most hectic way ever in the city, and I'm still focused. Wow, dang. I'm going into the city right now, and there's a lot of stupid people driving away, in my way. And I'm somehow being safe about it. I think that's a good skill on me. Back onto the story. Mary asks Zuko, that she needs to talk with her parents about this. Zuko said, sure, but I don't know where you guys are they like getting close by, or? And she said her family's over at the capital again. Which Zuko said, alright, let's go. So since it was their day off, the Zuko went over into his home, and Maria showed him where her home is at after that little instant. Oof, shit. I did not see that bump, and I hate it. Back towards the story. Let's ignore that. Nothing to see here. Here we go. Now Zuko, he enters through with Maria and meets with her parents. It's the same instance with Maria, but Maria is actually the eldest daughter of their family for that moment. Now, after all the back and forth kind of thing happened, I forgot this is not a Green Arrow area. Oh man, I hate that part. Deku got the worst of it, actually. Her parents asked her to leave for a moment, for they have private time to talk with him to see what he is like. Zuko agrees to this and asks Maria for some water, I guess. And she goes off to the kitchen. Now for Zuko talking to the parents, some questions were normal up until they asked what family is he in. And Zuko said, why would you like to know that? And they would like to see if it was a respectful family. Zuko said, hold on, by respectful, do you mean rich or famous? And they said, no, respectful to our views. So Zuko said, okay, let me introduce myself. It'll be the best way to say who my parents are. I am Zuko Midoriya Wolford. They get connected. Are you the brother of Shin Wolford? And they started to get scared, as Zuko said yes. And they asked, well, the mother asked, are you the grandson of the wise man and the guru? And Zuko said, yes. But please do not use high titles of any sorts. I'm just really not comfortable with it at all. Same with my grandparents. After that comment, they're excited and so very happy that their daughter have gone with a very good man, as well as a good family, and they would like to meet with Zuko's parents to see have more details about the engagement, you can say. Now, so that happens when he finally has a chance to straighten himself up and get ready to leave. Maria finally comes by and sees that he's leaving, saying bye to her parents and leaving with Shin. Well, Zuko. But she asks Zuko if he would like to go and get something else to eat. Her favorite spot. Zuko doesn't mind it and went along. As they were going over to her favorite spot, they ran into Cecile and Wolford at the same time. They have their conversations, learning that they both met each other. Shin met her parents, and Zuko met her parents. On and on, back and forth, a few times. After that little conversation, they went back over towards the hot spring. If you hear some noise, it's basically I have my window open and I'm over at the bank because of the paycheck kind of thing and all that. Now back to it. Over at the training camp, everybody's talking, enjoying themselves, and then Zuko and Shin was confronted by August. August asked Wolford to take him over to the other side to talk with his father for some more details. And Zuko tagged along just because he could. So they went over. As they went over, and he was surprised by the guards. The guards informed August that someone special had come and meet with him. Wolford and Zuko, Shin and Zuko, are very confused to see a little blonde girl. As she's yelling at him all this stuff of leaving her behind and all of this, until August introduced her to the two. After she bowed and introduced herself,